Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we did it! We made it up to Diamond. Very excited, and we're going to show you everything that works. So I was stoked about this because it meant that our tech path is paying off, and you know, I know there's been a lot of struggles this season, myself included, for sure. But I think it's cool, and I think, you know, we can't be too hard on Supercell when things like this don't happen, especially when it's something that, you know, we, again, myself included, have collectively asked them for a very long time, to have the choice of multi-nodes. Guys, do appreciate you throwing that code check in the shop. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, yeah, so, so yeah, I don't know. It's some of these things, like, Warships must be the most difficult game to, bring new features into, because you can't really playtest until it goes live, and you can't really change it once it is live, you know what I mean, unless it's absolutely disastrous. So I don't know, just a quick take on that, but yeah, so the defensive base, getting 120 building health seems to that seems to be the sauce. If we take a look up at the globals, so some of the top guys, everybody's got 120 building health. They're running that. They're running a similar base to the one I've got set up. Obviously, they got a bit more tech with the shock launchers and that kind of thing, but I don't know where we landed, but I was close to 150. Yeah, 146, so that's always cool to see. But yeah, so it's all about the defense. I mean, there's really not much to go over on offense. There's a couple things that I've done just to help with getting to, at least one engine. But we've also switched to using mechs, which is interesting. And I think what we're going to do right now, I think we're going to get boom mines. How much is bullet to 4? 600. Wow. I think we're going to add boom mines in, although I don't see them anywhere. I don't see anyone using them. I mean, it'd be quicker to jump to 6 to get medkits, but I think we're going to need the boom mines, guys. Plus, it allows us to backfill here if we want to pick up this multi-node. So yeah, let's spread these in. I don't know exactly where they're going to go. I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of put them... I mean, we don't really need to hide them. It's not, you know, that big of a deal, but they should help. They should help just with the odd, you know, the odd tank or the odd whatever that gets through. Put this down here for the bottom drop. We got some over there for the side drop. And I'm just trying, when I'm putting these mines out, I'm trying not to give a lot of barrage value. So let's throw the next one. Let's throw it right there. Maybe that one square right there. Yeah, I'm trying not to give a ton of barrage value, and I want to keep them, you know, somewhat spread out, so still trips people up. So, let's go over. We got the base. We didn't really go over the tech. Let's go over the tech real quick. I just kind of unlocked the boom mines, but yeah. So, even though we've had a lot of tokens this season, I haven't been able to keep them going through here. So be careful where you spend your tokens going through 5. So here's the path after 5. It was barrage, building health, of course, bullet. And then I skipped rocket choppers. Now, I skipped rocket choppers because rocket choppers are usually pretty good when there's a lot more troop damage than there is building damage, or building health, rather. And given the season, there could be both. I mean, they might be able to work pretty decent, but I haven't really been seeing them, guys. So, yeah, I don't think rocket choppers are really a great play. Mechs have been surprisingly useful. They've been really good with the tanks, just up front. And they have a nice amount of health. But the more important thing is they can shock stuff. Like, that saved me so many times. I'll show you some attack replays here in a sec. Then, of course, getting the building health, and we'll see if the boom mines help. I don't know. I don't see anyone running them, so typically that's not, you know, what we want to do is, you know, not copy what some of the top guys have. Like, I don't see anybody with boom mines, so maybe if we go to the very, very top here, see what Stone's got. No. So maybe don't pick up boom mines, guys. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm looking at it now, since nobody's running them. But this is what we have to look forward to going into 6 yards. Look how disgusting that is. But I think they'll be helpful. I mean, all the troops everyone's using right now are on the ground, so I don't see that, you know, not being the case. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we're rocking with for right now. I'm still gonna skip the Shock City land down here. It's just I can't get past the Everspark and the Crying Ears. There's just too many wasted keys. I mean, maybe because the next stop is going to be medkits and then 6ER. So maybe, find a spot to backfill in there. But we really want to get up to this stuff. That's going to be what's most important in the next coming days because the tanks are not going to be able to get it done, I don't think, for very much longer at 6ER. I'm just a few tokens short of being able to get Bullet to that next level. Frustrating. Okay, so we got Bullet up to tick 3, which helped. We're leaving the mechs at tick 1 because they only get like an extra 500 HP for level 2, so it's not really worth upgrading them. And yeah, so that seems to be the sauce for right now. And yeah, upgrading Bullet was huge because that allowed us to have Shock Knuckles. Shock Knuckles made a pretty major difference for us. It allowed us just to, when we get around the corner, shock some stuff. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not as good. It just depends. But for the most part, it's it's better than Taunt was, anyways. If you can even shock a Doom Cannon just for a second, then that's more value than you'd get out of the Taunt. Because the Taunt wasn't really doing much. Plus, at level 1, he was dying a lot. So getting him up just to tick 3, even though it's still not, as good as a max level Bullet, it's helpful for right now. And I know it was more keys to get Bullet, and it's another hero. But since I skipped Laser Rangers and Rocket Choppers, I feel like we can make that sacrifice, kind of. It's kind of a win now pickup, but it also puts us on the cheaper path overall. So I think we're still saving keys in the long run in terms of the whole season. So, alright, so this guy's got 120 building health. Now this is more the layout I've seen is in terms of the multi-stat nodes is 120 building health, 40 DBD, and then 40 troop health, 40 troop damage. That's more common one that I've seen. So let's just throw everybody out here. And typically what I've been doing, this guy doesn't have shock launchers, so we should be able to at least get one engine. And typically what I've been doing is using the barrage to clear shock mines. That's been more helpful than anything else, really. So I'm going to lob a barrage in here. And we throw them all down together because they all, I would delay Bullet if there wasn't a bunch of defenses on the front, but for the rest of them, they all were kind of run at the same spot. Now, you doofuses, you're coming here. Not losing a tank for no reason. Okay. Let's throw it right in there, I think. Now, we do got to focus up. My mechs are on the wrong side. I really don't like the spread. They kind of messed that up. My tanks are just getting eaten by that boom cannon. Alright, let's get you guys over here. This is not going too well, guys. This was a really awkward landing. I should have flared them left earlier on. Let's see if we can... Now, the good news is here... Come on, Bullet. The good news is here... he doesn't have shock launchers, so we should be able to stay alive for a decent amount of time. Now, I don't know what it is with Bullet. Maybe this is new. Maybe this is just a me thing. But it seems like his wind-up for Shock Knuckles takes forever. I don't know why. It seems to take longer for me. So you see we got some really good value Shock Knuckles there. Without Bullet, we definitely would have not been able to clear. We would have just fizzled hard. So I'm going to go for this engine now. Hopefully the mechs can keep shocking that boom cannon. But with 120 building health, this is going to be really tough to get this engine down. Yeah, man, we're going to fizzle pretty hard there, so that kind of sucks. But, yeah, that's what's been working. If I didn't butcher the landing, we probably would have been okay. So we're going to go ahead and retreat there, but, yeah, that hurts. That's 10 stars, but at least we'll stay in diamond, I think, so... Anyways, so there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. That is going to wrap it up today. Let me know how you're making out down below in the comments. As always, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you, and we'll catch you next one. Chicken out. Bear.